He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there.
He's a mushroom.
Nice. It's a nice little Pokédex entry you've got.
Anyways.
Oh, look at this effect that's gonna be not reused at all.
Look at the pre-rendered stairs. It's adorable. It's like low. It's like 15 frames per second, so it looks really choppy.
Well, it's like, isn't it just 2 frames? Or is it like 3 frames?
It's probably like, it's a limited number of frames, but it's like, it doesn't correspond to the frame rate of how fast X moves, so it looks choppy. But regardless. So
I'm assuming they reused that effect a bunch of times.
Yes, in this level. So yeah, Kane copied X and created a new type of robot called a Reploid, which is like a replicant android or something like that. But then Zero got loose and the whole thing with the Mavericks happened, and it's like basically a Maverick.
Dude, that was a hashtag Mountain Dew gamer moment there. He jumped over that bullet so fast.
And then so basically a Maverick is a Reploid that is either because it's infected by a virus, the Maverick virus, or through its own free will decides that it wants to harm humans, or basically be a criminal. So the Maverick hunters were established to combat them. So they're basically just Reploids who hunt Mavericks. I mean, it's
Bounty
in the name,
kinda,
so that's the backstory. Now, as for the story of this game, it's like complete nothing burger sandwich.
This game?
Yeah, like this story.
Is it like Mega Man X? Is it like Mega Man 5's story?
Well, Mega Man 5's story was that Dr. Light, or Dr. Light.
I know that. Surprisingly, for plots that really don't have much going on at all, I remember the plot of every Mega Man game.
Okay, what was the plot of X1?
Not Mega Man game, not X game.
X is a Mega Man game.
Shut your asshole, Mikey. You know what I mean.
I think you better shut your ass.
Think you better shut your ass.
I think it's a shitload of fuck. Think you better shut your ass.
Is that even hurting him?
I love those old ABGN quips. Alonzo, you died.
You know what? That sound reminds me of the part at the beginning of Bayonetta when she's in the nun outfit and it gets sliced up and she's like, "Oh, ooh."
Is that when we recorded Fart 10 for the first time?
Yes, that's when we recorded Boneretta at your. You have to use the other weapon, Alonzo. It's not working.
Hey, don't tell.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
It should be.
There's no damage.
It hasn't taken any health from him at all.
Yeah, but if all those platforms get destroyed, he's screwed.
Yeah. I thought it was Lightning Web. Wait, was it not?
I guess it's X-Buster.
I didn't see damage feedback for the Buster either.
No, yeah, it is. It's gone now.
Do you have the air dash by default in this game?
No, I got it already.
Oh, that's right.
Since Web Spider, that's why I go to Web Spider first.
Remember when they remade X1 and they didn't bother to put the air dash in?
Oh my god, they left like a big part of the game out?
No, like the original X1 came out before there was an air dash, and then when they remade it for the PSP, they just put the regular dash in.
So like Mega Man, it's as if how Mega Man 9 and 10 don't have the slider that Buster.
No, it's
similar
more like
to that. Yeah. Like it just goes back to those features not existing.
Yes. Yeah, see the life bar went down this time, so I guess we're good.
It's so weird.
Oh, they don't have as much iframes?
Yeah, I guess this boss doesn't, because otherwise it'd be impossible. It's like that boss from, what the hell is that, Spring Yard Zone in Sonic 1?
Family Guy?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I thought it was... No, that's where I confused it. It was Zero. It's his, Web Spider, weapon that hurts him, like, big time.
Okay.
I think that's where I confused it.
And much like Mega Man 8, the levels in this game are split into 2 halves, and if you get a game over, you start from the half you're on.
That's nice.
Of course, the problem with Mega Man 8 was that it meant that the levels went on for 1,000 years. So that's not the case with this game. The levels are relatively short.
Levels go on for 1,000 years.
Yeah, remember how long the levels in Mega Man 8 were? Remember that fucking Astro Man level with the fucking maze?
The one where the two fart sniffers were like, and the other one's like, that one?
What are you talking about?
Remember there's that boss that has like the 2 heads and 1 helmet.
Oh,
and they, like,
Search Man?
Is it Search Man?
Yes, I think it's Search Man.
Okay, I just want to say that move, that heart I got right now, I've never been able to do that so cleanly as I did. So
yeah, this is a no death run apparently.
It's like when Ethan beat Ghosts and Gooblies for the first time on stream.
Dude, remember how well I played Mega Man 9 when we were recording? That was like... I like made it through levels without taking any damage at all.
Yeah,
no,
like
the best was when we did Castlevania and you did it so well.
Yeah. What were you about to say, Micus?
But then Mikey took an
Fuzzball
before we started recording and then forgot to plug the microphone in.
No,
what?
not that.
How did you die?
I don't know.
Did you get crushed by the
Ethan,
block
go back
you
and
just
play that.
destroyed?
I think it just glitched, man. Maybe I hit or maybe a stray bullet hit me.
This is the worst part about older games, is like when you have to redo the entire auto-scroll section again.
Oh, God,
and you die at the very end. Like, oh my god. There's this part in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the Super Nintendo one, where the second level, the second half is like a big long water section. It takes precisely 3 entire minutes to get to the boss. And if you die on the boss, you have to redo the entire auto-scroll section again. And keep in mind, that game you can only take 2 hits before you're dead.
Yeah.
It's only the second level of the game. It is so difficult.
I think I beat that game. I don't remember.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Yeah.
I think you would remember if you'd beaten that one, because that game is so
Well, I know
so
I made
difficult.
it. I know I made it to the last level, at least.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't beat the final boss for the first run. What were you gonna say about Mega Man 9 earlier?
Oh yes, Morgan Man 9. Remember in the last playthrough we did, Sonic
Mikey,
06.
did your
Fuzzball
look like this boss?
No. For the
Mikey's on
record,
mushrooms right now.
for the record, I hate
Fuzzball
and I've never done one. I was just making it funny for the show. But regardless, in Sonic 06, you were talking about Mega Man 9 and about how they like scaled it weirdly for the PS3 release, and I looked into it, and like on the Wii, it runs at 480i. And you can't change it. Like, there's no 480p for some reason. Even though the game is 240p, they upscaled it and then interlaced it. And they also, because the Wii has this stupid thing where, like, it has an internal frame buffer and an external frame buffer, and it has to stretch it because, God forbid, we just have square pixels. And then it also has that stupid deflicker filter that they insist on putting on every game and then don't let you turn off globally. So it looks like crap.
You got I thought it said you got soul, buddy. I was like, okay, that's an odd quip to keep in between levels to say nice work on winning. I thought it's like, you got soul, buddy.
Mikey,
I was like, that's a weird way to say.
Edit the screen so it says soul, buddy.
You're not editing this, Micus.
I will do it for you. I'll make the screenshot for you. But you gotta
do that, and then feed it into an AI so that it can create the word buddy for us.
Yeah.
Cyber Peacock.
He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. You know, like those little quotes have the same energy. I don't know if you guys have ever read like the track titles to Super Mario RPG.
No.
Like if you look at like the track names that Yoko Shimomura chose for like the oh, by the way, this level has a gimmick where you have to like beat these little platforming sections in a time limit, and then you get like a power up for it. Let's see. Let's look up Smurpig. That's what I call it, Smurpig.
Oh, it gives you S. Oh, it gives you live ranks. That's neat.
Yeah. So,
well, that one didn't give you one.
Yeah, it gave me the heart tank.
Yeah, so here's some track titles.
Oh, it has to... Okay. The thing has to show up first, okay.
Here's some of the track titles from Mario RPG. Happy Adventure, Delightful Adventure. The Road is Full of Dangers. Hello, Happy Kingdom. Beware the Forest's Mushrooms. Grandpa...
They're very Japanese sounding.
Yes, exactly. It sounds like it was very literally translated from Japanese to English. And that's what those quotes in the Mavericks select screen remind me of.
One of the best Japanese video game songs of all time is Lonely Rolling Star from Katamari Damacy.
Damn it.
This, Yo, lonely rolling star. And they say it about 1,000 times in the song.
Yeah, that...
Dude, that would be a fun game to play on the show. Katamari Damacy.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you have a way to record it for the show?
I can record it to a VCR and send you the tape.
Yeah, there's no way in hell we're doing that. You can just get the remake on Steam.
And this is how we get the armor part. You gotta get S on this one.
Yeah. I'm giving you a new head module, X. By the way...
Professor Light is dead.
No, actually, what's actually pretty interesting, this is an AI, like, basically version of him. Yeah, he's dead, but
he's dead, but he's not dead.
He did an AI version of himself, basically brain scan, and that's how he was able to communicate with X and Zero and
so
everything.
It's not a pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded content. It's live content.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good for the content.
Well, because he's able to respond and everything to them, and like give them like new insight and everything.
That's the thing, though, is that in the first 3 games, it really comes off as though they're just pre-recorded messages, unless if that was like a translation error.
Probably.
They probably added to the concept of it later.
Wasn't...
Like, it's not very much fun if it's pre-recorded messages. People like it better when Dr. Light seems like he's alive.
Well, it's the thing that made sense in the first game, where it's like, okay, I sealed you away for 50 years or however long it was, and now I'm going to leave these pre-recorded messages and these extra parts I developed in the meantime to help guide you now that you're without your creator in this weird future. That was supposed to be the idea, but then in the later games, it's like, well, if he did that, then why are there like 600 million of these capsules that always conveniently happen to be wherever X is?
He always happens to go on that same path. Why can't Mega Man just teleport directly to the boss room?
Because in there would be no
Mega Man
game.
just teleport directly to the final boss? Why can't Mega Man fix my VCR?
Look, it's the new streaming service, Peacock.
So Cyber Peacock invaded the Peacock streaming servers and is trying to delete The Office.
Alonzo, I'm giving you full points for that. That was fantastic.
By the way, Ethan, do you remember what Mega Man sounded like in Mega Man 8?
Yeah, I was quoting him earlier.
Exactly, yeah.
Ethan, play the clip back. Unless it's Mikey editing, then play it back twice.
They got the same actor to play X in this game. They were just like, he played one Mega Man. She played one Mega Man, right? Just play this one too. And according to Jay, they had her record lines for both games in one session, and she didn't even know which version of the character she was playing. Which checks out.
This game came out at the same time as Mega Man 8?
Yeah, I think they were both in 1998, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah, both the same time.
Oh, so they didn't tell her. So does his voice switch?
And by the way,
forth?
like the voice actors cross over between the 2 games as well. Like I think the guy who voices Zero also voiced a duo in X8. You know, the robot from the space.
What, isn't this the 12-year-old girl?
Well, yeah. Well, the 12-year-old girl is Ruth Olivier or whatever.
No. But is she the voice of X and Mega Man in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
So they got the same person.
So, but is she doing a deep voice for this one? And she's
no,
going,
she's just doing the same thing.
enemies.
Which is why she's
Same
like,
voice.
yeah, time to get serious when he's at low health. And then later on he's like, Zero, what if I too become a Maverick? And then Zero's like, stop being so silly and come back to base.
Shut up, X. You're being annoying.
oh wow, we've defeated 3 bosses already.
Yeah.
Well, we've eaten
nice
3 of the Mavericks.
Shut up, Mikey. That's
like-
my joke. It only works in Ice Age.
Just like Ethan has started this playthrough.
God damn
Uh,
it.
He left with the Space Fortress to conquer the air. Owl. Anyways.
God, the music in this game is so great. I wish I could hear it.
Do you have it muted for yourself?
Yeah, whatever the setup was to split it. Yeah, I just don't have audio, but that's fine.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
that's too bad.
No, don't worry. I've listened to this enough on repeat. I have it on Spotify and everything, so I'm not.
The soundtrack's
I just want to
on
make sure you
Spotify.
guys are able to hear it.
For the record, the setup we did, you should be able to hear it, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But we had already done the setup, so I'm like,
look, it's a Magitech armor from Final Fantasy VI.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, I've been playing a shit ton of Rebirth.
The only reason I would play that game is because you get to see Cloud's abs. That's literally the only reason.
Stuff is so good, though.
Well, the last one was so supposedly terrible, according to several
No, it
people I
wasn't.
know.
Who said that?
Jeb
Mega Man X Sound Collection, is that it? Oh,
do you-
Capcom Sound Team, look at that. I didn't know the albums are on Spotify. Yeah, that is not the same voice, Mikey. He is like,
It's the same
Mega,
woman.
the 12-year-old girl?
She's not actually 12 years old.
What are you talking about? You said yes.
I was making a joke.
I don't think
That's
Ethan
not
caught
12.
it.
Okay, their voices are not the same between the 2 games.
You're wrong. You are so wrong.
Well, that voice that when he died just there was not the same as Mega Man 8.
Okay. Ruth Shiraishi was born on 30 May 1966. She is an actress known for Mega Man X4, Mega Man 8, and Terrain of Magical Expertise.
Well, that's not what I'm saying, Mikey. I'm saying that she's not doing the same voice
They sound the same.
for the 2 games. That's what I'm saying.
Ethan edited the clip from the end of X's campaign where he talks about how he's worried he's a Maverick, and then edited in the scene where he's talking to Bass in Mega Man 8.
But Zero, what if I become one of the Mavericks?
Mega Man X? Oh.
Why must I fight you? We are not enemies!
You have to give me audio timestamps for that.
I will give you the clips in post, and then you can edit them in. Look at that Death Star laser. Actually, it looks like the Deplanetizer from Ratchet and Clank. We should play that on the show.
Yeah, we should.
Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
Here, we're getting a docket of like 10,000 games. We should make a straw poll on our X, on the Game Mavericks Twitter account.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to put it on our OnlyFans account.